Hey everybody, today I want to talk about a really cool Florida hidden gem that I ran across while walking around and exploring the town of Dunedin, Florida. Dunedin is a great little Gulf Coast town, kind of near Clearwater, with a great little downtown full of art galleries, restaurants, and breweries. It's a great spot to check out if you're in the area, maybe after a day at Honeymoon Island State Park or Clearwater Beach. But what really surprised me is that of all the places in the world, Dunedin is home to a little museum called Penny Lane, the ultimate Beatles Museum. This museum, that's on the second floor of one of the local art galleries, claims to be the largest permanent collection of Beatles memorabilia in the world. To find this place, first you need to go to the Sterling Art Studios gallery, go upstairs, go inside, and make your way all the way through the gallery, and in the back you will find Penny Lane, the ultimate Beatles Museum. Something worth mentioning right away is that this is a free attraction. There's no cost to enter the museum. They do have some merch for sale, some things like t-shirts and mugs and hats, and they do accept donations, of course, which is a great thing to do if you want to throw a few dollars at them before you leave. None of the memorabilia here is for sale. It's all part of a private collection, but if you do want to support the museum while you're here, great idea to maybe buy some merch or make a small donation. So if you're hoping to buy those John Lennon sunglasses that are right there, unfortunately you can't buy those, but you might be able to walk away with another souvenir like a hat or a t-shirt. All of the stuff you see here is part of one guy's private collection. A local doctor by the name of Dr. Robert Entel is a huge Beatles fan. Just over the years started collecting Beatles memorabilia and things that were owned and autographed by members of the Beatles. Amassed such a huge collection, decided to start a museum here in Dunedin. And like I've said, the people working here had told me that this is the world's largest private collection of Beatles memorabilia. And it's insane to me that something like this is right here in the small town of Dunedin, Florida. Some of the stuff that I thought was really impressive were things that were owned and worn by members of the Beatles, like these long johns that were worn and owned by John Lennon. Stuff like that is really cool, and it's neat to see that this guy was able to get his hands on these. And this wall right here that had a whole lot of things like signed checks, room service bills, documents, and invoices that had been delivered and signed by different members of the Beatles over the years. Really neat that this guy was able to get his hands on stuff like this. And when you want to get really weird and personal, there was even little locks of hair here from different members of the Beatles that were on display. So that's one of the weirder things that you could see here. Maybe one day in the future, someone will be able to pull the DNA off of those things and create their own little Jurassic Park for the Beatles. I don't know. When talking to the folks that worked here, something that completely blew me away is that they said this is only about 25% of their full collection. She said they have a whole lot more in storage and that they are planning on expanding the museum and moving it to a much larger location and becoming an actual premier destination Beatles museum. Don't know exactly when and where that's going to be, but it is something they did say that they had planned. The museum is fairly small, but it is free, so when you come here, it's a great spot to maybe check out if you're in Dunedin anyway. Maybe you're at the beaches, like I said. And it's a really cool spot to check out. Very unexpected to see something like this right here in Dunedin. And I will leave all the information in the description of the video here so you'll know where to go, the address, and all that stuff on where to find it. Let me know if you guys have been here in the comments, and we will talk to you guys next time.